In this lecture, we're going to look at some adjectives and adverbs connected with trends. And here are your 7 words: dramatic, steady, sharp, rapid, steep, modest, and sudden. So your first word is dramatic. Dramatic. Dramatic is a very strong word used for big, sudden changes. It suggests something different to what came before, a sudden big change, a shock of some kind. So, for example, between 2003 and 2004, prices fell dramatically. There was a dramatic rise in prices from 2010 to 2011. So we can talk about dramatic rise, dramatic fall, rose dramatically, fell dramatically. So the word dramatic is an adjective, but you can turn it into an adverb. And some synonyms for dramatic: sudden, huge, and rapid. Your next word is steady. Steady. Steady means unchanging. The pace of something stays the same. Numbers can go up or down, or stay the same, but the upward or downward or level pace or rate doesn't change too much. And it also suggests that this takes place over a long period of time. So, for example, the number of animals remained steady between 2000 and 2003. So it's almost a flat line there. And this sentence covers 4 years. Or, profits declined steadily between 2011 and 2015. So again, it's almost a straight line between those 2 years, and this sentence covers 5 years. So you can have a steady decline, steady increase, rose steadily, fell steadily as well. And you can also have remain steady. So steady can be an adverb: steadily. And some synonyms: constant, so a constant decline, a constant rise; stable, regular, even, an even decline. Your next word is sharp. Sharp. Sudden and sharp can be used for relatively minor changes that happen quickly but suddenly. So, for example, there was a sharp decline between 2003 and 2004. So in just 1 year, there was a sharp decline. The number of birds grew sharply between 2010 and 2011. There you are for the number of birds. So you can have a sharp decline, sharp increase. You can talk about something that grew sharply or dropped sharply. And so here's the adverb. Some synonyms for sharp: sudden, acute, and steep. Steep is quite a good one to use as well. Your next word is rapid. Rapid. Rapid means very quick. It also suggests sudden. A sudden change. So from 2003 to 2004, there was a rapid decline in costs. Costs increased rapidly between 2010 and 2011. So you can talk about rapid growth, rapid decrease, rose rapidly, grew rapidly. And there's the adverb rapidly. Some synonyms for rapid: quick, swift, fast, and brisk. We often talk about people going for a brisk walk, if they're going to have a rapid walk, but maybe short as well. Steep is your next word, steep. Something that is steep is almost vertical. So, for example, here's a skier skiing down a steep mountain slope. And here's a steep mountain peak. This is the Matterhorn. So, for example, there was a steep decline in the number of jobs from 2003 to 2004. There's a steep decline. But steep can mean going up as well. The number of jobs rose steeply between 2010 and 2011. So you can have a steep increase, a steep decline, and you can use the adverb rose steeply, fell steeply. And there's the adverb steeply. Some synonyms: rapid, precipitous, precipitous. So a precipitous decline, that's almost like a cliff face. It drops right down, almost vertical. Sharp. And modest, the word modest means very small. So a little. It's kind of the opposite of dramatic. So it's not a shock, it's not a sudden change. So, for example, there was a modest decrease in the number of students between 1998 and 1999. So not a big one. Not steep, not sharp, it was modest. There was modest growth in the number of students from 2015 to 2016 at the end of the graph. Modest growth. So you can talk about a modest rise, a modest increase, a modest rise again. Oh, right, a modest growth. Modest growth. You can use the adverb modestly, but it's not often used. You normally use modest just as an adjective. Some synonyms: limited, small, and moderate, moderate. Your next word is sudden, sudden. So sudden is for something that happens quickly, and also it suggests something that's a little bit unexpected. And it can be used for relatively minor changes. So, for example, there was a sudden but modest increase in numbers from 2015 to 2016. It's a bit of an unexpected, that, because they had several years of steady decline before that, and then there was a sudden increase. So something changed. A bit unexpected. Numbers soared suddenly between 2010 and 2011. So it was going nowhere for several years, then suddenly soared. You can have a sudden rise and a sudden fall, a sudden increase, sudden decrease. You can also say fell suddenly, rose suddenly. So the adverb is very useful here too. Synonyms for sudden. You could use unusual. That suggests it's unexpected. Rapid. Rapid. And immediate. Immediate. So there are your 7 words for adjectives and adverbs connected with trends. Dramatic, steady, sharp, rapid, steep, modest, and sudden.